The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Yamal. Iniesta. Vieira! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieira clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pelé! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that has not gone well. Ferry promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Pelé. Nicely weighted ball. Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. Vieira. For Iniesta. Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Vieira. Threads one in. And it's made its way to him. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. That's an imaginative pass. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mane receives it in a wide position. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. Now it's Dembele. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played out wide. Platini conjures time and space where few can. No goals as yet. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. This looks promising. Pelé, he's through on goal here. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. But it is clear to see that he is not... Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their...
Oh, good climb! Wan-Bissaka clears without hesitation. Platini, he shifted it to the flank. And no, that was never going to make it.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's found space here. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Tries to pass it through. In towards the back stick. Oh, good effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's Dembele! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
No way through. That's a sharp pass. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. France come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yamal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ronaldinho! In he goes again. It's in. And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Ronaldinho. Now then, he's going for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And he's intervened well there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Varane gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Dembele. And he's worked it through. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look.
Oh, what has happened here? Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Pelé. Now it's Pelé.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a searching pass. France very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Oh, that's clever. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He is through here. Can he finish? And it's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Yamal. Now it's Pelé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus. Now it's Pelé. Schneider is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. 2 minutes to be added on. No, he's not getting past him there. Vieira. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
And it's Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Looking to play him in. And that could set him on his way. Great chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Xabi Alonso. Hullet. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Trossard. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cafu. Best. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Cruyff. He's beaten the last man. So much time and space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Nice control. Cruyff. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. O'Reilly. That's going across goal. Oh, that's superb. And Hullet! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Oh, perfectly measured that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's been caught napping! Tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good spread. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Real chance! Goal! Palmeiras!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking for a runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Eto'o is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Has a look and plays it forward. And now the breakaway. Now it's Eto'o. So no flag here. Chance! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Palmeiras are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hullet. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Xavi Alonso. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Cafu. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Now he's got space here. Vieira. Messi. Vieira. Donadoni. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vieira. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shot could be on. He's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Well, and the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Palmeiras looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substituição em andamento.
So, into the second half.
Palmeiras have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's running through. Oh, he's on his own! And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nicked it back promptly. That has ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. And it's Messi. Trossard. Foot in. Hullet. Towering header! Incredible! Just incredible! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Palmeiras find a position of real strength now. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! And it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Palmeiras are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, the defence just about within shooting range. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Hullet. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cucurella. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Trossard puts a cross in. Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Over to the right flank. Messi gets flagged offside. That's really well manoeuvred. Eto'o, well-timed, excellent interception. Cafu and Donatoni. Lovely bit of skill. Xavi Alonso looking for options for movement. Now it's Eto'o, and this is Hullet. An uncompromising challenge. And that has been knocked clear. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He has found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. And they can counter here. It's a searching pass. That's a decent clearance. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that has not gone well. And he cuts out the supply. Really fierce, close defending. Looking for the run. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come, takes a shot! It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Here's a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Trossard. That has been cut short. Palmeiras clearly now in lead preservation mode. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's free, he has... And he shoots! Well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Xavi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Good chance here! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that looks a decent ball. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Pullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Salve! Clique. Boa.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up.
And we'll be getting under...
And Del Piero!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, look at the space here. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. France present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. for sure. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nicely weighted ball. And this is... Can he finish? It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he was quick to react. Plays it through. Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Real chance! Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that is expertly dealt with. France have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ronaldinho's delivery. And that has been cleared. Pirlo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's found the way, tries a shot! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid leading now. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's having a hit! He is just caressing the ball. Chance to deliver. Czech claims it. Safe hands. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead. And the shot! And a neat finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side Dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Cannavaro is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. And Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Mbappe. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi. Schlotterbeck was in no mood for any of that. Pirlo. Driving forward. Vieira shows great strength. And it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Cafu has it out wide and in space. Tries to play it through, and this is Zola, and he's well positioned here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aimed beyond the defence, and the shot's on here. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? And this is Del Piero. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cafu. And it's Vieira. Ronaldinho. Nicely aimed pass. Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
Big chance! And there's a goal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. So what can they make of this? Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. De Rossi. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho ploughing through the middle.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's in plenty of space here. Good read, needed to be. Yamal, not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. And the pass is intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Pirlo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. De Rossi, spread to the right. Yamal! Yamal!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. The ball has bounced loose now. He's having a pop! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. De Rossi, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo, he's found a way through.
Habrá
Well, now here's... Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their third corner. He's free, he has got space. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. France really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. They want to be quick to recover this. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is... And Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. More and more pressure on the ball here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
France with the corner, they're first. Cristiano Ronaldo! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu, looking for options for movement. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero flings it, getting up there! And the ball is out of play. Zola. Schlotterbeck cuts it out. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Cafu makes a dash for it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Pirlo. Now, can they get him away? Zola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking to play him in. Zola! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Decent chance! And that's a good finish. France are back on level terms. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
It's Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Driving on and making good progress. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Rafael Varane gets a foot in and wins the ball. Driving forward. Stood up well to him there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Yamal. No outsmarting him this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ronaldinho has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. De Rossi can so cleverly bypass the press. Pirlo, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. And it's Ronaldinho. Vieira concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Oh, no joy this time. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Schlotterbeck. Ronaldinho. Gets a good foot in there. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's it. He's gone for goal. That's got him rattled. Pirlo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Pirlo. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Del Piero. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's played into the area.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Yamal. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back underway. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on.
Yamal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Pinches it off him. Vieira. Zola. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's got away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. In with the challenge. Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho running with the ball. They get a throw in. And it's De Rossi. Schlotterbeck has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Yamal. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pirlo was in no mood for any of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zola gets a foot in here. This is a promising build-up. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. And here's Mbappe, and he is dashing away. Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. De Rossi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Zola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass, and he is deftly away. Pirlo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Mbappe. Spread to the right. Played in by Zambrotta. And it's hoisted clear. Yamal looking to add to his goal. And he's been shifted off it. De Rossi. Pirlo. Can he get it through? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Back where it came from. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's Ronaldinho! It is close, but that is the last of it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cafu receives it in a wide position. In again, header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
The Rossi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through. Yamal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gear. Del Piero! And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Mane had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward. Great vision. Mane, and he's managed to get free. So we're still where we started right now. Gets a good foot in there. Mane, now there's a fine ball. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. He's through here, and he's found a way. Can he finish? It's there! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Del Piero.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Del Piero. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldinho. That's the keeper's ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, delightful ball. And this is Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Del Piero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Del Piero looking to receive it in space. Oh, that's neat. And the ball is out of play. And it's Mane. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard going forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played into space. That's a shade optimistic. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. France unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's having a go! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Some resolute defending there. That's a cute ball. Oh, good take in a good area. And a shot! And that's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Cambio de jugadores.
France choosing to make the first change. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Rafael Varane.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cafu was in no mood for any of that. He's found a way past. He might be in here. He has found the way through. He's found some space. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal powering forward here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Short changes him with that pass. Nice looking ball. And this is Neymar. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cafu. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafael Varane. Chance here to counter. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through. And it's Pirlo. In with the challenge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Pele, showing good feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the counter is on. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pirlo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Pele. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Succumbs to the pressure. Del Piero, given the lift of his goal. Del Piero gets on his... And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.